Ladies and Germans, how you all doing? This is Conor Rick.
And I'm Ru. Hello, hello, hello.
We promised you this on Tuesday, guys. We are here with some 3v3 action on Bois de la Mort. You see the verdant forests to the north, the thriving metropolises that don't exist on this map. Rang, who's duking it out and with what?
Well, on the left-hand side in blue, we have ourselves Team ACM with Angry Bird as the 4th Armoured, Crony as the SAS, and Mike, 77, as the 15th Scotch. And on the right-hand side, we have Team HMG with Morozig as the 9th Panzer, Vartane as 91st, and bloody hell. Joyce Joykerek, I'm just going to say Jock, as the 1st SS Division. So this is pretty much a standard 3v3 tournament being hosted on the Steel Division League Discord. Pretty standard rules apply. And also, just, standard disclaimer, it's not a 3v3. There's only 2 of us. We're probably not going to be able to catch everything going on, but we'll do our damnedest.
Yeah, that's one quick comment I was going to make myself, too. Is I just want to take a look at all the starting units I've highlighted myself. I'm sure Rang has that on his side, too. It's absurd. It's more units than sometimes I see in an entire game in a 1v1.
I think I'm going to need like a microscope to see all the unit icons I selected. Like in the
Shockingly
bottom.
enough, the Germans are actually the more vetted up group.
Yeah, they got more stuff. I guess it's due to 91st and the Horde of Ursatch trooping. The reserve troops, and off we go, and stuff's going everywhere.
Yeah, not really a whole lot of callouts you can make nowadays there.
It's like 3 different trees are growing on either side.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure if we crack open the ones to the north, we'll find the Tesseract, and at that point we can use the Mind Stone. In any case, we are going to have a very, very lumbering Charby one moving into the north. Probably a lot of firepower going to be concentrated in that particular direction. Also, I want to make a quick call out. The Hellcats, once this most terrible, terrible fighting vehicle, only one of them to the south, but my guess is it'll be more than enough.
Yeah.
Got a lot of open spaces.
Yeah, we do have a 1-star Veteran 2-star Marder 3 down south. So it's actually a pretty even matchup between that and the Hellcat. The Hellcat is pretty good at yeeting out of any dangerous situation.
It's so much speedier.
Yeah, it's very speedy. That's like the lovely thing about the Hellcat is it can really pick and choose its engagements just due to its insane bloody speed. Like 50 kilometers off-road is absolutely nuts.
Mental.
It's just crazy. It's bloody crazy.
But we're going to see some infantry starting to spit back and forth pretty darn fast up here on the northern side, as all these Fallschirmjägers and yes, Ersatz Truppen, as well as actually Flammenwerfer troops coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Facing off with their saboteurs. So, we talked about this before, the 91st Luftlande and the Demi Brigade SAS. Who wins the immediate matchup here?
Probably going to be SAS, as once he runs out of his Flammen troops, Vartan really runs out of dedicated CQC infantry till B phase, and SAS has CQC infantry up the butt. Pretty much all the infantry at SAS get is somewhat decent at CQC in some regard. They're all like kung fu martial artists with their CQC techniques. Their saboteurs' secret techniques is just throwing explosives.
Really? Because it looked like they were surrendering.
Yeah, it was also surrendering. That's the second trick they teach him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Phew. Using that for a second.
Yeah.
Down to the south, blunted, but not really a whole lot going on. Yes, got a couple LMG rifles duking it back and forth. But I don't know, for my money, I think it's going to be that knife fight up north that's really going to be drawing a lot of my attention.
Yeah, it's definitely rather interesting. I mean, we got bloody SAS plane. No, we got Mike doing the strafing on of his 15 Scotch Spitfire, and Crony going to be dropping a deuce with the Spitfire bomber.
A pretty heavy bomb.
Yeah, it's a pretty good bomb. The Spitfire bombers are also very nice, as they have a pretty quick reload time. So we're probably going to see him in 2 to 3 minutes again.
Definitely sounds like a decent attempt. Ooh, Churchill actually down to the south. I didn't even notice this guy initially. He's not going to get a lot of kills, but he's definitely going to stress out guys awful fast, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And furball to the north as well. Okay, so somebody did just go down. I think that was that Spitfire.
Yeah, I think it was a Spit. Yeah, it was the Spitfire.
Another Spitfire. He gets the bomb off, but he's gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Big loss. 2 losses pretty quickly. Outside of that, I mean, 109's coming in wanting to do a strafing run to the rocket attacks, everything like that. Not much the Americans, excuse me, the Allies can really do.
Yeah, and up north the B1 just got blown up. So this isn't looking good for Crony and his SAS troops. He's been taking some pretty heavy casualties. And yeah, Vartan, he's been microing his flaming troops and SS trooping pretty well. I think he moves, yeah, I think he pretty much just moves the SS troop in front. They take the fire, and the flame troops come in and, you know, seal the deal.
And you said the Demi Brigade was stronger early on.
Yeah, it's just good. I know, it's good micro here from Vartan. That's how you use those flamethrower troops. The Saboteur Mans get a good satchel charge off and stop the SS troop and flame troop combo.
True, but we have another wave of troops being poured into the front, and I'm not sure a Honey Stewart and 4 squads of infantry will be enough to stop them.
Yeah, it's going to be rather tough. Means it's a lot of SS troop, and as well as the Panzer Shreks in that forest is perfect. Absolutely perfect area to be Panzer Shrek
the up there?
Yeah, the Abwehr. It's going to be perfect area for him to run around, frolicking about, and blowing stuff off with his 88mm rocket launcher.
You want a quick call out? Ooh, Hellcat in the south. Shrek comes in. He gets close. 1 Shrek, and that's 1 dead kitty.
That's a good kill, knocking out the M8. Not the M8. M18.
Yeah, so I was gonna say he's legal, man. He's an old man. Yeah. At least in the U.S. I understand you outside the U.S.ers are legal quite quickly.
Mm-hmm.
There's that Spitfire talking about right there. He's going to go and stop that initial push, but that's not going to last too much longer, I don't think.
No, not really.
Tannen, yeah, I'm actually quite impressed. He is hammering the north.
Yeah, I'm really quite impressed too. Like it's just really good micro between the Flam and Rafa and Ursat. So he has like one of Ursat's fighting the Marquis, and if he's just smoke in front and then rush up, he could probably just get a good Flamen troop shot. Yeah. Oh, he's getting ambushed a bit by the Hotchkiss, so the Hotchkiss is not in the best position, and he's gonna pay for it dearly.
You mean behind enemy lines?
Yeah, behind enemy lines is a pretty bad position for a heavy machine gun.
Remember how we were talking in the last replay about calling down artillery on your own troops?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Vartanen just mortared his own men.
Classic move. Classic move.
But regardless, now the only gripe I would have so far about this 3v3 is that it's a series of 1v1v1s.
Mm-hmm.
Only gripe I'm gonna have about.
Yeah, it's a little bit of cooperation on the airplay, but yeah, it's pretty much just been 3 1v1s at the moment.
There goes that Honey Stewart too. So Germans are on the brink. Got that +2, and that is not a position you want to be in, especially in this heavily forested area to the north.
Mm-hmm. That's really not looking good for Team ACM. Just getting pushed back pretty hard. We got the Pack 40 in the forest, which is... okay, he's covering the open field, but then he pulled back. I was about to say a bit of a silly area, but...
Yeah, I do want to make a quick call. Morzik down to the south is from Luxi. He's got 3 Lukes charging on 4s. He's got 1 Panzer Shrek, literally 1 Panzer Shrek. Oh, but they're coming up against Abrams pretty damn fast.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt that's going to go very well.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go out. Maybe he can flank the Churchill? No, I doubt it. You know, he's taking all the machine gun fire.
We're all falling back at this point. Probably
Run
not.
away!
No! Guys.
The hat trick.
Yeah,
I guess... I think it was just an excuse for him to surrender, you know. It's like, you heard what was going on in the east. It's like, well, we might as well just surrender to the rest. We're trying to make it look like we're go down fighting, but...
Maybe they were feeling Luxi. You know what? Guys, if we surrender now, the best thing we could ever do.
Yeah, we don't have to fight.
Rocket attack to the north. What's he going after? He's going after that Pack 40. I'm not sure I'd agree with that. Is he going to? I think he's going further south.
No, he's going for like that infantry.
Yeah, the big blob.
And that's gonna be beautiful.
Yes, it is. Wow.
Oh, I've almost got like the half tracks rushing up, but still, pretty good hits.
It's gonna be terrifying as if Vartanen is able to close off some of this reinforcement point.
Mm-hmm.
If he does that, that's an entire arterial. That's a good chunk of territory just waiting to be.
That's pretty much the entire northern forest under your control.
Yeah.
If you knock off that respawn, and he's so close too.
Yeah, I think he's just looking to kind of clean up a little bit more. They already are sitting at a +2.
Mm-hmm.
And judging by the way he's starting to roll up, I would say the Scots flank, definitely a possibility he could start linking up with his own allies to the south.
Yeah, and once you do that, you pretty much got the match in the bag. As once you cap out forest, it's pretty easy to hold it completely. It's a big bloody forest. There's lots of areas to hide, and he's just surrounding these like partisan troops.
Well, partisans are meant to be surrounded.
Yeah, exactly.
They fight in every direction, man.
They fight in every direction. That is very true, Khan.
That is a featured matchup for us. I'm going to take a quick look around the rest of the map. Well, down south, yeah, there's still those surrenders. And a couple extra anti-tank guns being brought on in. All right, back to the north. There's another Hellcat down south too, but you know what? I'm just fascinated about this up here.
Yeah, this northern front is really where all the moolah's going. All the action is.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Germans only have a lead because he's crushing the Demi Brigade.
Mm-hmm.
Or she. The 21st century armchair generals can definitely be women. I'm not saying.
Don't worry, it's most likely a Heo. I think statistically that is.
For this game, probably
for this
likely.
game. It's probably like a 99% chance, probably a dude. Yeah, it could be a go-to, We never know.
True. We don't have too many of our Alex Strazas, though, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Now, oh wow. Okay, so we have a Flammenwerfer troop that's going to theoretically be surrounded by a ton of infantry fairly darn quick. New infantry being rushed to the front. And here's where I want to be griping a little bit, is that nobody in the Allies is trying to help him out.
Well, Mike is sending some guys up north, I'm seeing, but the 4th Armoured player is pretty heavily focused down south. But they definitely need like something coming out up north, because that northern arterial is about to be shut off once the Ursat troop and just sneaks in a bit closer to the tip of the arrow.
Well, and there's one more rocket attack, so here comes a lot of surrenders, or just a ton of death.
Goes.
Or not.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be rating for the perfect time. Oh no.
Okay, so this is the time to make that rocket run. Otherwise, you're gonna be dead, and he's gonna be dead.
He's wrecked.
Oh wow! What the heck's going on here? He might die, but there's a lot of Focke-Wulfs in the area.
Oh bam! They can just smell blood. And they always fight in packs.
I was gonna say those wolves definitely fight in packs. You're right. That in mind, that really was probably the last real hope that northern flank had, was those airplanes right there.
Mm-hmm. Try to bomb the Germans, because Vara's bloody hell. Vartane has a very good just force. It's just a line of scary infantry. Versa's trooping, leading the reign of Feldjäger. He has a lot of Feldjägers there too. It's like 4 Feldjägers.
Well, and not for nothing, but this hurts me a bit to say, but a P4 just got blown up by a Faust.
Oof, that is a bit ironic.
Shockingly enough, the 15th Scots don't seem to be able to hold the line too much easier against their counterparts. What's going on across the allied lines here? What's going on?
I'm guessing Mike's. I mean, he's also sending reinforcements up north to try to quell his assault, which is diverting resources from like the middle northern area. You're down south. Down south is pretty much just a bit of a stalemate, really. Then Mike also sending some units down south to try to help Angry Bird with his 4th Armoured play.
Now, it's kind of crazy to me. If you actually look over at a vision for a lot of different people, Crony up north. Most of his troops, when you think about it, are actually behind enemy lines.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, those partisan troops don't project front lines, so they're
Yeah, but
pretty
it's still
much.
just crazy to think.
Yeah, it's not. It's not good. It's not good at all.
Personally, for that Hotchkiss, he 30 years too late and out of time. Price hasn't surrendered already, but he's a plucky fellow.
He's booking it.
Well, he's
And
another one who tossed up his arms. And one thing surprising me is the 91st Luftwaffe has not gotten a ton of ground attack planes. Yes, we've seen strafing. Yes, we've seen that one rocket run, like a rocket attack plane. But other than that, I almost expected to see more from them.
yeah, I think once they're into B phase, they can get more of those rocket planes. So maybe we'll see a few more of those. But I don't really think we're gonna see anything too crazy from them. And I think I do have the northern spawn actually shut down. I think it just doesn't show in the replays, what I remember. Because nothing spawned directly up north, right?
We'll take a look in just a second. Yeah, these half tracks moving from the southern one. They should be moving.
Oh,
from the north.
it is shut off. The spawn is shut off. I just looked at the someone's field of view, player view. So
from
that's really good. Yeah, just from like any event.
Oh, jeez, yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, that's not good because, I mean, for obvious bloody reasons.
Once again, it basically makes the entire thing into almost like an Axis lake, so to speak.
Yeah, it really does. It's pretty much free real estate for the Axis as they slowly move through, and now they only have to worry about moving southwest, as that's right, the only area the Allies are going to come from.
Well, you know, the problem here with the Allied game plan is that they were told that the forest over here was impassable. No way any kind of troops can get through with any kind of organizational.
We set up all our defensive lines along like the nice defensible area down south.
Yeah.
But you know, what are these Feldjägers doing, stomping around just forest?
The training exercise, it's fun. Oh, Jesus, Stuart Recce coming on in. It's kind of sad when Student Recce becomes your frontline scout.
Yep, and in the middle of, I mean, that Feldjäger's, you know, he smells blood. He wants to
Yes, he does.
Oh, maybe the Stern Pioneers will do something? No, they won't. They're going to run away and let the Feldjägers do the real job.
One Focke-Wulf does go down. I mean, there's been a furball up to the north. Or excuse me, ME-109. And the ME-109s are just getting wrecked here. No one's going to go die. Tempest is having a field day.
Oh, damn.
And the third 109 is going to go down. Yep, wow.
Yeah, that's all SAS planes, Suyo's Tempest.
And Moore was like, okay, you know what? You don't pick on my friend. Pulls in half a squadron to just start blowing guys away here.
Holy crap, he's such a fun. This is what's so much fun about team games, is seeing these goddamn furballs. And now Mako is sending some reinforcements in, and everything's just getting shot down.
Now, shockingly enough, both the guys trailing smoke make it out alive.
Okay, never mind.
Collection shots, my friends. Come on. There we go. The Focke-Wulf behind the Spitfire. That's one. Tempest is probably going to buy it too.
Yeah. Oh, that's not going to be good.
Yeah, there's Beauforts and Dingoes below. Jeez, all right. So even you don't even want to be the German attack plane still in that area either.
No, there would not be.
With that happening, we're at a +3. The Germans are like you said before, they're rolling up the lines one by one. And I want to see where Crony's troops tend to be now. Got 3 units on the field. Just slaughtered the entire way through.
Yeah, I mean, for all like SAS, it is pretty much Crony has spent all his money on the aeroplanes, and now he doesn't have any ground troops to help deal with the forest fight.
Worth noting, there's a Hellcat down in the south that's been behind lines. I think he's been hunting, and he's gotta kind of reset himself a bit.
At least a good thing about the Hellcat, it's very good at running array.
Yes.
It's like the best at running array. It's like, oh, Mum's calling me, it's dinner time.
Yeah. I gotta go, boys. Sorry. And he makes it out alive, shockingly. I thought there'd be some kind of anti-tank, some kind of surrender, anything. But
Yeah,
no.
same. He was one lucky bastard. And look, he gets behind his lines and he's like, oh, I'm back in. It's like a kid in tag who says, oh, I'm in the corner, you know, I'm taking time out. Screw that kid. Like, that kid for me was called Kevin. Screw Kevin.
Oh, fuck Kevin.
Fuck Kevin. If you're Kevin, not fuck you, but fuck his particular Kevin.
If you are a Kevin,
You're like an alright.
don't worry. There's time to change your name.
Oof. All through the Hellcat just getting rocketed by the Messerschmitt too.
Go down? Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah, just got racked on. I mean, the man's get behind his lines, but it wasn't enough to save his ass.
I'm just thrilled. I'm just watching this roll up.
Yeah.
And as again, the Allies trying desperately to hold. If they don't hold this northern flank, they just get surrounded constantly.
It's just been like a slow tide coming in towards the shoreline. And now the Allies it's not looking good. Not looking good for the Allies at all.
Vespa's coming on in as well. So I'm amused to see that a lot of the armored vehicles for the Germans have just not gotten to the front lines. A consequence of these 17-pounders, rifle leaders, all that junk just everywhere. But they will not be denied.
Yeah. You know, finally, we got quite a bit of infantry being brought into the forest from the Allies, assault pioneers and riflemen and all that good stuff to try to, you know, get a breakthrough. And I think they've managed to recapture the spawn up north. You know, we got a pioneer camping the spawn.
Yep, it's back. It is back. And that's going to be the spawn closed off again.
Oh, man's get one unit in. Oh, they surrendered a pioneer just in the... What the hell? What the hell happened? Yeah.
Pioneer's like, you know, bro, I'm tired of fighting.
Yeah.
You're tired of fighting? Yeah, I am too.
I mean, you're right by the borders of the map. I mean, I can just go off the map and you can just send me to a nice POW camp.
And that's what's going to happen after the rest of this is that the Americans and comrades are going to throw just a ton of material in there. There's an M4A1 right on the edge now. But there's 2 Flak 36s. Okay, so any aircraft in the area is just going to get nailed.
And right from spawn too, the Focke-Wulf has got that Tempest dead to rights, and another Tempest bites the dust.
Yes, it's hurricane season. Bombs way down to the south, and the infantry gets hammered. Oh, jeez. Yep, and there's a Tiga being brought on, and that's how confident they are. They're spending money on Tiger tanks.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to figure out this Nebelwerfer down south. Flak 40s and Flak 88s. There's P4s. There's a lot of junk here.
Yeah, down south's just been a bit of just setting defense, really. All the heavy lifting's happening up north, and rightfully so. I mean, the Germans got the +2. They are slowly and pretty easily running this match. So they're probably going to, you know, take the victory, take the V.
Well, you know, the Germans like a little bit of V every now and again.
But no, that was a really good push from Valentine. Yeah, quite surprising too, because I think 91st isn't exactly of the best CQC lineup, especially in a forest like that. Because really, the heavy firepower, heavy lifting from the infantry firepower comes with Feldjägers. And Feldjägers hate fighting in forests.
Yeah, well, I mean, trees tend to kind of get them caught up with their old parachutes and stuff like that. It's so strange.
It's very strange. It sucks, you know, especially their parachutes where you couldn't, like, steer it. You just kind of had to hope you didn't land in a tree line.
Yes.
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 And you had to, like, do a roll, too, like, or some sort of superhero. Like,
you know, Bartender finally said, you know what? It's time to bring in the B3.
Crack.
Dukes of Sherman.
Nice. Very nice.
But yes. Yep, go please.
Just a good, you know, SS Troop and Flame, like, 2-man flamethrower squad push worked wonderfully. Like, absolutely wonderfully against the STS, and just slowly creeped up and got a nice amount of ground.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that for next time, honestly, using the Air/Troop to screen, more or less. And the old tank and spank, if you will.
Oh, yep, the old tank and spank. The old flame and pain.
Flame and pain, exactly.
Flame and plane. I think some STDs do that too.
I was gonna say Mexican food, but you know what? That's fair. That's
both in the
fair.
Nether region, so it's both accurate.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be interested. I don't know who sent the replay in overall. I'd be fascinated to know whose KD we're gonna be seeing. I kind of really want to see the 91st Luftland, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But we'll get the kills overall, but the most killy of everything.
It's a shame we can't filter the kills and losses in team matches. You just kind of have to go by the rim of the replay. Hopefully they, you know,
modify that for number 2.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd appreciate the opportunity to see that. Tiger will wet its claws at least.
Yeah. Or like in Company of Heroes where you got like the statistic bars and whatnot. Like the charts and stuff for like income and all of that.
So much data, but at the same time, you learned an awful lot with that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's going to be a TKO. Completely slaughters them. Okay, let's see. Bortanen, yep, achieved a 3-2 kill ratio. George Crick is another one, 3-2. Oh, excuse me, 4-3. Orzik, 2-1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
brutal.
Looking at the kills, okay,
it's
so
it's
fourth armored. Yeah, so fourth armored. I mean, Joseph, the M4A run did pretty decent, but apart from that, nothing too crazy. Not a single. Okay, one Hellcat killed one Luke, and that's the only thing for a Hellcat on the kill list. And then losses, he lost a lot. He lost a lot. But if you look at the history, we can see early on 91st.
It goes back and forth, yeah.
He's getting quite a few of those kills. And the saboteurs and whatnot. And then, yeah, it's pretty back and forth for a bit. Especially when the 3 Lukes go down. But the Allies are losing, you know, more expensive stuff. The Germans lose like an infantry in it here, and the Allies lose a bloody tank every few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in any case, I think we're looking into perhaps doing some more of these games. If you do want to see them, please let us know in the comments below.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I kind of want to see how many air kills there were. There's quite a few, really, one after the other.
Yeah.
About 16 minutes. Yeah, wow. Alright, but if you guys want to see more of these kind of games, let us know in the comments below. If you have any thoughts as well, of course, you always kind of hit that up as well. But for right now, Rang, any final thoughts?
No, just good job, Team HMG.
Exactly. Guys, we're going to call it quits for right now. Until next time, tip your waitresses, stay in school. I'm Connor Work.
I'm Rangru, take it easy.